Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any videos that I have posted in the past. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Now, home cooking is something that Jeff really would like to do every single day. And ever since he had adopted the fast cooking system, he is able to cook whatever he would like, anytime, and with intuition and spontaneity. For example, he came home late one night, and he wanted to cook from scratch using ingredients that he already have. And in his mind, he would like to have some tofu. Now, Jeff in the past does not like tofu that much. But that has changed because now he is able to cook it exactly the way how he like it. Most importantly is that he is able to flavor the tofu in the way how he enjoys it. And he'd like to have it spicy. So he always has some tofu on hand. Now, having the right ingredients available to you is really important. And tofu is one of those ingredients that is readily for you to use and has a good shelf life. All you have to do is open up the box, drain all the fluid, and you cut it into cube size that is available for stir frying. Now, tofu is one of those ingredients that once you understand how to cook it, and once you know how to season the flavor of the tofu, it provides you with exceptional possibilities. And because of this reason, tofu has become one of Jeff's favorite dish, and both his wife and him love tofu. Now, the convenience of tofu really tells the story about how you have everything ready, particularly when you want to have a meal fast. And in order to cook tofu, one of the ways to do it is that to cook it with frozen vegetables. Now, the frozen vegetables will add a contrasting texture to the tofu. And selecting the frozen vegetable makes cooking this dish extremely efficient. Again, having the frozen vegetable available in the freezer will allow you to cook almost any time you want. But there's one added change Jeff really enjoys, and to make this dish different is that he adds some edamame. Edamame is the Japanese word for soybeans. And edamame can come with shell, but this one is come without shell, make it extremely convenient, and you can get it at Walmart. Now, the wok is an efficient cooking utensil. In this case, the wok can be used for cooking many different types of dishes, and by using appropriate timing of how you cook different dishes, you can't use the wok without have to wash it between one dish and the other. In this case, I use it for cooking eggs. Now, once I have heated up the oil, I put the frozen vegetable directly into the wok, and this makes the cooking process very efficient. Furthermore, I discovered over the years that by adding the frozen vegetable directly from the freezer to the wok actually will allow you to maintain both the texture as well as the flavor of the vegetable. As you can see, the vegetable thawed out very rapidly. Now, the next step is that for me to create the flavor for the dish. Now, in this particular case, I'm going to use what Jeff does. Jeff loves spicy food. So what he did is that he's going to add a spicy sesame oil. Now, sesame oil can come in a regular way, but it also can come in a spicy form. And then on top of that, he's going to add some hot chili pepper flakes. This will allow him to create the type of spicy flavor that he enjoys. Since he loves sesame oil, the combination turned out to be perfect. Next, that he's going to stir fry everything together, and in this case, he's going to incorporate the spicy flavor directly into the frozen vegetables. The next step is that he's going to add the tofu. Now, tofu turned out to be like a blank canvas. And that's one thing about tofu is that many people, if they do not cook the tofu properly, they will find that the tofu to be relatively bland. However, if you know exactly the type of flavor they're looking for, it can create a wonderful flavor. Now, it turned out that it is not difficult to create the flavor that you like in a tofu dish. And by using only a few seasoning agents, Once you understand the profile of this different seasoning agent, you can imagine what the dish is going to be like. And so you can adjust it accordingly based on how you think it will turn out. And I call this process flavor chasing. So in this case, the next step is that I'm going to add some oyster sauce to the dish. Now the oyster sauce will provide both saltiness and umami flavor to the dish, but it depends on how salty that you would like it to be. And this is where the little adjustment is really important. Now I am going to mix everything together. Again, here you see that I mix the ingredients gently with the wok spatula because I do not want to break up the tofu. A flavor intensity in a tofu dish is really important. And next, I'm going to add some soy sauce. Now, soy sauce will add saltiness to the dish. When you combine it with the oyster sauce, it will provide both the umami flavor as well as the saltiness, and this will make the dish with a much greater intense flavor. Now, some dishes you don't need to add soy sauce because the ingredients is what you want to see. But in this case, I did a taste test, and I'm going to make further adjustment to the dish according to the taste test. And I decided I'm going to add additional amount of oyster sauce. Now this approach is important, and I call it flavor chasing, and it is much better by constantly adjust the flavor by taste testing rather than just add a particular prescribed amount, because this will allow you to adjust the dish to the way how you like it. And when you cook a tofu dish, this is particularly important. And next, I add additional amount of oyster sauce, and again I want to make sure that it achieves the flavor that I want. So in this dish, I have combining with the spicy flavor, with the umami flavor, and with the saltiness. And after I did another taste test, I decided I want to add a little bit sweetness to the dish. So I balance it with a small amount of hoisin sauce. As I taste the flavor of the dish, I feel that there's still something missing. So I think some garlic will be good. So I add some minced garlic. This garlic already comes pre-minced, so it is very convenient. By adding the garlic toward the end, you will give the dish much stronger garlic flavor than if you have added in the beginning. Here I show you how I would have seasoned the dish. When Jeff cooked this dish, he would have seasoned it differently than what I did because he will have a different flavor preference. And I know for certain is that he and his wife like it more spicy. And in my case, I'm no longer able to handle the spiciness as I once used to be when I was younger. But for Jeff, what he can do is that he can add more of that hot sesame oil as well as add more hot chili pepper flakes. Now again, this is only two ways that you can create spiciness for a dish. In the past, I have tried different methods. I have used hot oil, and I have used different type of spicy sauce. But I discovered that this method using the sesame oil as well as with the hot chili pepper flake give the perfect type of spiciness, at least what I am looking for. Okay, then you can further adjust the flavor with oyster sauce, soy sauce, and hoisin sauce to balance out. Ultimately, flavor is really an achievement of the balance of the basic taste, which is saltiness, sweetness, sourness, bitterness, and umami. And at the end, I'm going to garnish it with a touch of oyster sauce. Now, as you can see, this dish is very simple and fast to cook. Whether you like tofu or not, you might want to give this dish a try. You'll be surprised how great it tastes. Cooking this dish has many distinct advantages. First and foremost is that it provides the benefit to your health. But more importantly is that it also provides social connections. By cooking this dish for him and his wife, they're able to share a meal together designed specifically for them. And of course, it also has an economic advantage by saving money. Each time when Jeff cooks, it will help him to become more skillful in creating the type of appreciation of the technique that he used in this cooking process. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system, which is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and tempeh-based cooking as illustrated in this video. So if you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.